Hello everyone. So this is one demo app that I have created for one of my clients into PR industry. And the purpose of this app is to automate their media screening and reporting needs. Right. So let's start right into it. So when you open the web app, you will land up onto this dashboard that will give you an overall summary of the coverage trends for your all clients. How many coverages, what is the media reach, what's the sentiment score, how many active clients, and then on the coverage trend you can track daily, weekly, monthly, sentiment analysis, positive, neutral, negative, right? And then some recent news articles from different sources. We'll see right into it how to add sources, right? And then okay, so now first we'll go to settings and we'll ensure that we've added sources. So I have already added Financial Times and Google News. The way you add it is you come here, you put in the name and you put in the name of the source that you want to track, and then you add the RSS feed URL, and then click add source and save source. So that way you can add your desired um, source of news. So once you've done that, now you want to look at your clients. How many are clients? Okay, so I have already added one of the clients for my client, that is for my client ask group, and yeah, so I have added this. So and look at adding something more. So the way you add it is just go here, add the company name. um, Carnelian Asset Management is a subgroup under Ask Group. So I've added that. Okay. Then you would click on Save Client. So that's how you add a client. Yeah. And then let's say maybe we can add one more. Mackenzie. And it's into finance. And I've added it. So it will not allow me to add an invalid email, of course. So client. So I've added this client. Now you can start seeing it. Now you go to a new article screening. Here all your articles from the listed sources. We've already listed quite a few sources. We added two more, Financial Times and Google News on Finance. So all the news articles will start appearing here. You can search it here directly manually for your reference, but you need not do it manually. You can create reports. Now we can create and edit reports here. Once I have created a few reports here. One is for us. Now I'll create it one more for say McKinsey. It's a day. It's a let's say daily report. And then I want to do okay. I want to select the client and I want to select from which date to which date I want to keep on generating this particular report. So let me put it this way today and then end date. Let me put it let's say end of September. Yeah. So I want to do it for the upcoming month. And then these are the different attributes that I want in the report. So article title, source, or URL of the article, right? Full content, author, what's the sentiment analysis, excerpt, coverage reach of that particular publishing house, and a create report. So now you see that this particular report is configured. So over the next month, it will keep on generating uh, reports on a daily basis. You can download it. Of course, the numbers here are zero because I've used dummy articles, but we can use TechFlow Inc., which is also a client that I've added, and we can click on this particular download button. Once we do that, we will be able to download that particular report, and we see that this particular report has the detailed coverage of the sustainability initiatives. What is the excerpt of all the articles, right? What was the publishing date? How many articles were published? Or sorry, what is the article URL? What is the image URL, right? And what is the client? What is the software? What is the client contact person? Client email? In the reporting period and total coverage across how many media publications did you get articles written for? The same article appeared in which how many other different media platforms? What has been the media reach for cumulatively for that particular article? And how many of them are positive? How many of them are neutral? One of them are negative. So you can add more attributes to it. I'll show you how. So now we can. So we've covered dashboard article screening. So we'll go to first settings. In the settings, we looked at how to do the source selection, but then we also can do some kind of report configuration. So let's say we want to configure a report for McKinsey. I don't want sentiment analysis, for example. I don't want reach analysis, for example. And then for a particular product, I am doing this particular. I want that report to be focused on a particular product of that particular client. I can see product one, mutual funds, for example, and it's into finance. Then here you can you will have to enter all the keywords that you want to use for tracking all the different news pieces. So you can say product one, CEO name of, mm, of McKinsey, for example. Or you may also want to have, let's say, president of product one, name of that person. We can have a number of keywords, and then we can do say report configuration. Then that's how the report gets saved, configuration gets saved. So now here you successfully implemented and configured how your reports you the qualitatively how your reports you want it to be, and then here you can select and maintain at what frequency you want it, from what date to what date, for what client, right? So, yeah. So this is a brief overview. This is again a starter dummy app, and but this is just to give a brief overview of how the app should look like to address your automation needs. Right? Thank you.